Today, we're finally diving into the long-awaited Vivaldi tutorial, where we will delve into tips and tricks for achieving smooth recordings and help you record a solid 10 or maybe 12 minutes of your music in a single studio hour. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm Vlad Podgoretsky and I'm here to talk to you today about music. I'm a composer, orchestrator and conductor, and I'm in charge of Bowtie remote recordings. Seriously, one of the best remote recording services out there. Don't forget to hit up our website www.moscow-scoring.com. I often get asked by composers about how much music can be recorded in an hour. Is it 5 minutes, or maybe it's 7, or maybe, heck, what the hell, can we even push it for a full 12 minutes of music in one studio hour? Well, the answer isn't straightforward. The Moscow Mets is an exceptional and highly skilled orchestra. However, the key to achieving fast recordings primarily depends on how the music is composed and how it's orchestrated. Can the key music is written in affect how well an orchestra perform it and how much they can record in 1 hour? Let's take Maestro Vivaldi's famous and virtuoso piece as an example. It sounds grand and beautiful and might seem challenging for the average listener, yet we can record it flawlessly in just 1 or 2 takes. Listen to the first take of Vivaldi August, played by Moscow Metropolitan Session Orchestra. Alright, that was played at the standard tempo of 150 BPM for this piece, but now let's kick it up a notch and, go for a presto tempo of 170 BPM, just to show you that our orchestra knows no limits when the music is crafted just right. Sounds delightful, doesn't it? This just, goes to prove my point that the piece is exceptionally well written and can be effortlessly recorded by a top-notch orchestra like Moscow Mets. But what the secrets behind its complex sound while remaining relatively easy to record? Vivaldi had a deep understanding of how to utilize the string orchestra's potential, giving it full power. Every element counts, actually, the chosen key, the accents, the rest, the leaps, the sounding range, and of course the orchestration. But, does it really? To back this up, let's experiment with making small changes to Vivaldi piece and see if it affects the recording pace. We are using actually the same musical material from Vivaldi piece, August, but I've made slight adjustments, changed the key, added accents here and there, added rest, and, so forth. This may seem like minor details, but they can make a substantial impact on the recording outcome. Let's find out if my subtle tweaks can still challenge a remarkable orchestra like Moscow Metropolitan Session Orchestra. Originally, Vivaldi wrote the music in G minor. For our tutorial, I changed it to A flat minor with 7 flats. Our orchestra is really talented, and it's not easy to give them a challenge, but if you listen closely, you'll notice that even though the musician played all the notes correctly, the string instruments themselves sound, less vibrant and resonant. And, believe me, playing this music in key with 7 flats requires top-level skills. But, let's ask the musicians themselves what they think about this key. The concertmasters from the Moscow Metropolitan Session Orchestra are here to share their insights with you.
What do you think was the easiest key to play in?
The most challenging would definitely be the key with 7 flats. In such cases, a composer might suggest retuning the violin up or down by a half step.
This is fascinating. If you really need a string orchestra, to play in keys with 6 or 7 flats or sharps, it will sound better and record faster if you tune the string instruments a half step up or down. As a result, you'll achieve the correct key, the instruments will resonate properly, and the musicians, they will play comfortably. This leads to better recording quality in less time. Also, if you can avoid writing in keys like this, it's a good idea to do so. Alright, many composers consider the easiest key to be those with no key signatures, like C major and A minor. Let's listen to the difference and find out. Is A minor better than the original G minor with 2 key signatures? Do the instruments resonate well? Take a moment and rewind and compare, and let's, get the musician perspective on this, what they think about it, and let's chat about comfortable keys, in general.
Keys with no key signatures are not a very comfortable key on the violin.
What keys are comfortable for the violin?
Keys in D and G are more comfortable. It doesn't matter if it is major or minor.
Yes, it is the same on the violoncello.
Is this related to the open strings on the instruments?
Yes, of course. The open strings resonate better right away. It's easier to tune and play them internationally correct. And I agree that keys with sharps are better than those with flats. The violin resonates better.
This is a very important point. The violin and string instruments in general sound better in sharp keys.
It might sound obvious, but the more key signatures, the less convenient it is to perform.
Sometimes, there are accidental signs appear in the music. It's better for each accidental sign to be indicated before the note, and also not to forget about courtesy accidentals.
You've just heard the opinion on key signatures from some of the finest musicians in Russia. Believe me, they truly know their stuff, having spent their entire lives, playing in orchestras. What we've learned about keys from this tutorial, we've uncovered one of the secrets behind the successful sound of Vivaldi piece. His choice of G minor as the key is ideal for strings, and when compared with other keys, we can appreciate how well his decision worked. So, if you're aiming for a quick and efficient orchestral recording, follow these guidelines. G and D major or minor doesn't matter as the best key for all strings. Try to avoid keys with more than 4 key signatures. Keys with sharps generally sounds better on string instruments compared to key with flats. For keys like A flat minor or C sharp major, consider adjusting the tuning of strings instruments by half a step. Alright, in our next session we'll delve into the importance of using articulation correctly and explore how seemingly small elements like accents can significantly impact a recording session. See you soon, guys.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider subscribing. We are going to have a new episode coming every week.